I stood at the edge of the Jordan River, where history and water meet. The air was still, the water clear, and the silence heavy with the weight of centuries. The river flows like a forgotten memory, its current carrying stories older than the cities that now line its banks. I could almost hear the echoes of ancient voices beneath the water. As I knelt to touch the river, I felt a strange pull, as if something deep within me recognized this place. It was a moment of stillness, of connection, of ancient remembrance. The Jordan River isn't just a body of water. It's a path, a passage, a bridge between worlds. And I was about to walk its ancient routes, following the footsteps of those who came before. So what exactly are we talking about? The Jordan River isn't just water. It's a living thread in the fabric of history, carrying stories from the Bible to the present day. It's a place where empires rose and fell, where faiths were born and tested, and where the sacred and the mundane have always intertwined. This river has been a border, a lifeline, and a symbol. Its water shaping the identities of those who have walked its banks for millennia. As we journey through its ancient paths, we are not just tracing a river. We are tracing the footsteps of history itself. Every ripple, every current, holds echoes of the past, voices we are about to listen to, one step at a time. You might think this is just a river, but it's a thread in the fabric of human history. Every drop of water once carried the prayers, dreams, and struggles of those who came before. This river is more than a geographical feature. It's a mirror reflecting the stories of faith, conflict, and renewal that have shaped civilizations. You might not feel it, but this river is part of your own story. It's in the way we seek meaning, in the way we remember, and in the way we carry the past forward. To care about this river is to care about the stories that connect us all. It's to acknowledge that we are not just individuals, but inheritors of a shared human journey. You don't have to shout about it. You can simply feel it. The Jordan River is not just a place. It's a reminder of who we are and where we come from. The Jordan River has been a witness to empires rising and falling. Its waters have carried the weight of centuries, from the time of the judges to the crusaders, each era leaving its mark on the stone and soil. In the first century, Jesus walked these shores, and the river became a place of baptism and transformation. The silence of the waters echoes with the prayers of those who came before us. The crusaders left their own scars on this land, forts, castles, and a legacy of conflict. Yet even in the ruins, the river continues, indifferent to the wars that once defined its banks. In the modern era, the Jordan has become a border, dividing nations and peoples. Yet its waters remain a symbol of unity, flowing beyond the lines of politics and history. As I walk these ancient paths, I am struck by the contrast between the river's constancy and the ever-changing world around it. It is a reminder that some things endure, even as others fade. Imagine the river as like a long, winding ribbon, and you're walking on it. You don't touch it, but you feel it beneath your feet, guiding you where to go. It's not just water. It's a story. Every step you take is part of a story that's been told for thousands of years by people who came before you. When you walk its path, you're not just following a river. You're walking through time. You're touching history with your bare feet. It's not about where you're going. It's about where you are now and how the river helps you see that. So the core idea is this. The Jordan River is a path, not just for your body, but for your soul. It shows you how to walk through time with humility and wonder. The journey begins with a quiet, almost sacred moment. The Jordan River is not just water, but a living path, etched into the land by time and faith. It's a place where history flows as steadily as the current. Before the journey begins, there is the act of preparation, a simple yet meaningful ritual, filling a vessel with water, as if to carry the river's spirit with you. It's a gesture of reverence, not of conquest. This is where the journey becomes a meditation. The river is not just a destination, but a mirror. As you step into its waters, you are not leaving the world behind, but stepping into a deeper, more ancient version of it. The setup is more than a beginning. It is a return, a reconnection with something primal, something unbroken. The Jordan River is not just a place, but a thread in the fabric of time, and you are now part of its story. The mechanism begins with water, pure and flowing, guided by ancient hands and unseen forces. It is more than a river. It is a conduit of time, a living thread that has carried the weight of empires and the whispers of the divine. The current moves in a precise rhythm, shaped by the land and the will of the earth. It is not random, but a carefully orchestrated movement, like a heartbeat that has pulsed for millennia. It is not just water moving. It is a cycle of renewal, a constant exchange between the earth and the sky. The river carries away what is old and brings forth what is new, in an eternal rhythm. Each drop that flows from the source carries with it a memory of the land it has passed through, a story etched in its path, and a promise of what it will become as it reaches the sea. This is how it works. Step 2. The mechanism is not just a system, but a reflection of the world itself. A mirror of nature, of time, of the unseen forces that shape our existence. The third step is not just about movement, but about a shift in perspective. The Jordan River does not simply flow. It folds, revealing a hidden path that only the patient and attentive can see. This twist is subtle, like the bend in a river that only becomes clear when the water has already passed. It is a moment of revelation, where the path ahead is not what it seems, but something deeper, more ancient and more true. The twist lies not in the path itself, but in the way it reorients you. It is a reminder that sometimes the most important discoveries are not made by force, but by listening to the river's silent language. In this step, the journey becomes less about reaching a destination and more about understanding the river's own rhythm. It is a lesson in patience, in surrender, and in the quiet wisdom of nature's design. Beneath the surface, the Jordan River hums with the echoes of water that has shaped civilizations. This is not just a river. It is a living artery, carrying the weight of history and the pulse of a changing world. Geologists tell us that the river's flow is a delicate balance of underground aquifers, rainfall, and the relentless movement of the earth. It's a system that has endured for millennia, adapting to the shifting sands of time. The Jordan's waters are not just a source of life. They are a record of the planet's story. Every drop carries the weight of ancient rivers, shifting climates, and the quiet persistence of nature in the face of human change. As we walk its banks, we are not just following a path. We are tracing the heartbeat of a world that has always been moving, always changing, always alive. In the quiet spaces between the stories, the silence of the Jordan reminds us that even the oldest rivers still have a future, and that their silence is not an end, but a beginning. The Jordan River is like a grand ancient highway, but instead of cars, it carries the weight of empires and the whispers of prophets. It doesn't hurry, but it moves with purpose, guiding the footsteps of those who came before and shaping the path for those who follow. It's not a road, but it's a path, one that doesn't need signs, only the courage to walk it. The Jordan doesn't judge who walks its banks. It simply remembers and waits for the next traveler to step into its story. It's a river of silence, but it speaks in the language of stone, of soil, of the quiet places where history lingers. Before you go, if you enjoyed this, please give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And tell us in the comments what you'd like us to make next. We read every single one. Thank you so much for watching. Comment this emoji if you made it to the end.